After the MCO, all out somewhere in March during the Ramadan, stupid.
Hi guys, it's Kasih Chanla by WeirdKaya, where we give the people a chance to talk about anything under the Malaysian sky. Today we're gonna talk about how bad the peanut butter jam has gotten over the past month or so, and their opinions on Malaysia's public transportation system. Can you relate to all these four scenarios?
Yeah, I can relate.
Can relate, all of them.
I mean, like, I don't drive, but I wake up early to school if I want to come for early class.
Okay.
I wake up like 5 something.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Okay. You take the public transport more or you drive yourself?
I take public transport more.
Traffic jam. I mean, all the peak hour that you're putting is all the congestion area. I mean, congested time lah.
Yeah, except I don't drive actually.
Okay. Do you prefer like driving or taking a public transport? Public transport. So you don't drive?
No.
So you drive and you don't take the public transport?
I rarely take lah.
Do you drive?
Not really. Unless if it's like holidays.
Drive and public transport both.
Oh, both other.
For me, because I don't live here, right? So I live opposite in T. So it's convenient for me to just walk across.
I see.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, like, because I can't drive.
Okay.
So if possible, I hope that there's more convenient public transport for people to travel along, like for those that don't drive.
Recently, Lepas Raya, how's the traffic jam, do you guys think?
Not recently. I mean, I've been staying here for the past 4 or 5 months, and then I'm coming from Kedah, so such a contrast.
After the MCO, all out somewhere in March during the Ramadan, stupid.
Oh, yes.
It was crazy, man.
It surprises me how a difference between 6:30 AM and 7 AM can make here. So
Yes.
it's hectic lah, but at times if your time management is good, I think you can manage through it somehow.
Sangat jam kan?
Sangat jam.
Okay, so what do you guys feel about it?
Feel about it, suddenly everybody so rich, can drive car.
Okay.
Stress lah.
Stress kan?
go out, feel stress lah.
Okay, there's a news saying that the KTM CEO saying that the increase in cars in Malaysia recently is due to like Malaysians are reluctant to take the public transport.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
No, you don't have to take public transport. Public transport is so stupid, especially KTM. LRT still okay.
Okay.
But LRT, they have limitations certain areas, so that where we want to go.
Because it's not good enough.
Goddamn right.
And it's like quite slow, I suppose, and like not everywhere is covered with public transport. There's still like some uncovered areas where car is more convenient.
Macam like for Shah Alam don't have LRT, so that's the biggest problem. KTM totally sucks.
We support you 100%.
Every 1 hour, suddenly you miss the 1 hour, you become 2 hours. So that's the public transport lah. So whoever the KTM CEO, please resign.
Agreed. One is public transport. Another thing, I really don't get it why people choose not to carpool, because carpooling really can really help reduce the jam at least by 20%, I guess. But everyone wants to show off their car, so I don't know lah. Carpooling and public transport is a very good idea actually.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think Malaysians love to take public transport?
No, but they are forced to take because of the traffic jams.
You don't resign, that make things better. Every 10 minutes, every time LRT, yeah. That means I'm satisfied with LRT, all the MRT, all those things is okay. But KTM totally out. Not say that they are not in fault, but they have their time. But for the duration 1 hour, that means for something like, if let's say we go for peak hour, you miss one thing, that means you have to wait another 1 more hour. So you lost 2 hours there, same thing like driving a car. So that's why, if I can avoid KTM, I avoid KTM.
You think how to solve itu traffic jam ah?
How to solve? Make a good public transport lah.
Okay. So you think like the public transport in Malaysia is very good like Japan, you think you will take it?
No. Even though you have very good public transport, human in Malaysia stupid lah.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, people come out, they want to go in. How not that thing? So like Japanese, people in the train come out first, then they go in. So that's different. So I have to change the whole mentality first before I think. But I think the system, in terms of good public transport, what it says is true. If you have good public transport but you don't have good mindset, so no issue. Definitely that's an issue also.
So what do you think about the main cause of traffic jam? Is it like the behavior of Malaysian driving, cross here, cross there?
I think the road itself lah. If you see China, they have 2 highways. That means they have 2 level highway. That means they have bottom 1 3 lane, upstairs 3 lane, something like that. In Thailand also they have the same thing. So in Malaysia, basically, one say it's not a jam. The other way how how they structure, because suddenly they build new area. So where they exit suddenly become the wide jam is when they meet in the junction. So that's where cause the jam. And one more thing is our Malaysians very interested to see jam. Accident. When accident only they show jam 1, 2, 3 hours. Actually nothing. This one see slow down. You know, wasting time.
I think Malaysians are quite used to the peanut butter jam and it's kind of inevitable these days. But one thing is for sure, there's a lot more which can be done for the effective road planning and public transportation system in Malaysia. Do you agree? Comment down below and let us know. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure to follow WeirdKaya on all our social media platforms. That's all for today's episode of Kasih Chanla. See you next time. Bye-bye.